Wrong time is when you are not ready for what you are going for. Sometimes we get in relationships thinking that we are ready for those relationships. But the truth is, we ain't ready. We have not prepared. It is just like our flesh wants. It is just like our hearts want. It is just like our feelings want to be filled. We want to satisfy some of the feelings in our body. We want to satisfy what our eyes are seeing. We want to satisfy what our friends are feeling and living, the kind of life, the kind of gift they're getting from their boyfriends or from their husbands or from their girlfriends or from their wives. We start to envy. And then we think, like, if I get into relationship, might be I will also get the same gifts. And there's one thing that we forget. And this thing, people are forgetting it because today's generation has forgotten the meaning and the position and responsibility of a man in a woman's life. And that is what I want to talk about. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Like it if on your YouTube, like it if you're on TikTok. Guys, if you do not define the responsibility of a man who is coming into your life, if you are a woman, it will never, ever be right for you, no matter how hard you will try to be a good woman in that relationship. Pablo, thank you so much for those flowers. A team, thanks for those flowers. No matter how hard you work as a woman, if you do not define the position of a man in a relationship and you find why he is the man within that relationship, it will never work for you no matter how hard you try. Thyself, thank you so much. So let me bring this point from the biblical point of view. You see, when God had created everything, he created a man as the last creature. And he gave man the power to name and to take care of the garden. Sometimes I just get out of, what we read out of the context, out of what we read from the Bible, and you start looking around and you replace the garden with the body. And you say, God created a man and God gave a man his body and told him to take care of the body. All right. And after creating man, and God went back to take a rest, and the man was given the mandate to take care of the garden, to prune, to name the animals, to name the plants, to eat everything in the garden, but never eat just one fruit, which was mentioned. A man got tired doing his daily duties. He got tired. And when God came, God saw somebody who was exhausted, somebody who was alone, somebody who needed something that could motivate him, something that could make him happy, something that could remind him that, you are here to live and you are here to be something better. All right. So, from that angle, when God looked at a man, God did not think like this man needs food. He did not think that this man needs money. He never thought like this man needs a car or this man needs some gold or maybe mire or maybe some manna like the Israelites asked for. He saw that this guy needed a woman. And what did God do? He made God to go, as he made the man to sleep. And in his sleep, God removed just one rib from the man. After removing the rib, he created a woman. I'm bringing this biblical story so that I tell you the reason why most of the women are making their man or men to run away. Why are men running away from women these days? You find a woman who is, independent, who has got everything, who just need a man. Like what the only thing he needs is just a man to be there for her. He can afford everything. But then this woman can't keep men. People say that a man will not, stay with you because men get tired giving women money. Men get tired buying everything. But even those who have, even the women who have built things, who have built houses, who are buying their own things, men are leaving them. What is the problem? This is where the problem is, women. And listen carefully to what I'm going to talk about here. A man's responsibility from the first day of creation was to become a leader. A woman was created out of a rib of a man, just a rib. Remember, God did not take half of a man. God did not take sand or mud that he used to create a man. God did not breathe, air in what he had created to become a human being. But God took just a rib from a woman and created a woman out of a man's rib. What does it mean? A man, when somebody takes something from you, you've got to take care of that thing. If, for example, I don't know where it is. Yes, it is here. Guys, this is my wallet. All right. This is my wallet over here. I have to take care of this because it is my property. I have to take good care of this thing because I know what it is worth. Everything that is in this wallet, I know what it is worth. I know how important the documents that is in this wallet can cost me if I lose it. So when God decided to create a woman from his own rib, a man's rib, he was creating it so that the man could know the worth, all right? The worth of something that belongs to him. Remember, guys, when God created a woman, it is only man that looked at a woman and said, wow, what a beautiful creature. A rib from my own rib, a flesh from my own flesh. A woman did not look at a man and said, wow, what a handsome man. It is a man who said that. Why was all this thing documented in a biblical context? This was to make a woman understand that a man has to be a leader. A woman has to be under the guidance of a man. So why most women are losing it today? Women are trying to take the responsibilities of a man by the term that they have, uh, you know, uh, uh, quote to quote, they have called equality. Equality and trying to make people same has pushed a woman to a point where a woman now wants to take over the responsibility of a man. It is not about coming to help a man to handle his responsibility, but the woman is feeling like we are same. I am working, I am earning, I can buy my own car, I can build my own house. Without you, I can exist. But let me tell you, women, God did not create a man and create a woman for these two people to come back and tell God that, you know what, without that man, I can live. You know what, God, without that woman, I can still live. God created these two people that they can be together to make life easy, simple, to name the creatures, to take care of the creatures, to make everything look like God wants it to look. So, women, if you cannot find a man who can lead you, move out of that relationship. If the man in your life doesn't look like a leader, there's nowhere you are headed with that man. And I want to repeat that. Sometimes so many things might attract us into love. You could be attracted because of looks. You might be attracted because he's built up, he's going to gym. Maybe you are attracted because of his car. You are attracted because he's working. Maybe your parents, decided to bring this man into your life. Maybe you are attracted because he's educated or he's got everything that you're looking for materialistically. But you see, just like I said one day here, the only person you cannot lie to is yourself. You can lie to me, you can lie to your mom, you can lie to your kids, you can lie to your friends. But the moment you go back to your house and you sit down with yourself and you start to reflect, this is the picture I want you to try and reflect. Do you think this man that you are now trying to get into your life, does he look like a leader? Somebody would ask me that, but coach, I don't know how to define who a leader is. And I will give you a very, very simple example. Think about your father. Nobody taught you how to respect your father. You do not need your father to buy a car for you to respect him. You do not need your father to build you a beautiful home or a house for you to respect your father. You do not need your father to carry you in your back, in his back, to buy you birthday presents, to do whatever you would want a man to do for you to respect him. I'm trying to bring this example so you understand what I'm talking about. It's like you are not, you know, tempted. Your father does not owe you anything for you to respect him. The respect comes automatically. And therefore, if you are a woman out there and you are this woman who is ready to be in a relationship, if the man in front of you is that man that there is anything that would make you not to respect him as a leader, if you cannot see him as a leader, you'd better move out of that relationship because it's not going to go anywhere. This is what is affecting most of relationships today. Let me tell you guys, there is no bad woman, there is no bad man. Relationships are working. And, these relationships can work. The problem is we do not know how to define roles and responsibilities. What we are defining is the things, you know, the things that we need in relationship. What does they have? What are they bringing? What do they have? What have they achieved? These things are partial things that helps you to keep your relationship. But the biggest part of relationship is when you define the responsibilities that you need to carry in that relationship. A woman must never take responsibilities of a man.